Why is this such a joke?
Cause that's my music, Cole. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Allegiance official podcast, numero 3. I'm your lovely host, Stevie Bizzle, with my fellow NA ambassadors, Icicle, and General Zod, of course.
What's up, everybody?
You look different, Zod. You want a hunter?
He's a hunter. He's actually a hunter. He's
You're...
the actual correct master race. Oh, you died.
What happened, Zod?
You picked the. You know, I was doing some Iron Banner, and I mistakenly picked the wrong class. So.
Mistakenly? No, you picked right, honey. You picked right. Hunter is the master race.
I'm going to allow Cole to have this moment, because it'll be the only time you'll see me on podcast with the Hunter.
I'm going to take this moment, and I'm just going to cherish it and hug it and rub it all over my skin, you know?
Oh.
Cool.
Oh, wow. This is...
Wrong,
so that's the start of this podcast is, yeah, it's starting to get a little hot and heavy here, so,
Yeah.
Well, guys, it is November 21st. It is officially 8 o'clock. As always, our podcast is on at 8 o'clock on Twitch live. We'll be pretty soon filtering this into our YouTube account and editing it, making it look nice and pretty. But we have a lot of good things for you here today. As always, we're going to kind of discuss the week that was, you know, go over some things and of what Bungie came out with, what they're about to come out with, what they came out with last week, and discuss a little bit about that. We'll also discuss some of the rumors that are rampant around some things relative to some nerfing and buffing of specific guns. So we'll get into that a little bit. We'll get into a little bit about current events. There's a lot of things that happened this past week between sports, between all this ISIS garbage. You know, I want to share some stories of some members that are across the seas that are, you know, kind of in the thick of things. So we'll discuss a little bit about that. You know, we'll discuss a little bit about Star Wars Battlefront came out. It's back a week and a half, and we'll discuss what the guys think about that and what are people's thoughts on Battlefront. And we'll get some people's opinions on it in our podcast today. We're officially interviewing BigFry from BigFry TV. He's one of a personal friend of mine, really good guy, very opinionated. Got a lot of questions for him. Should be a fun podcast. We got some nice contests. We're officially going to be doing 2 contests today. 2. Zod, Cole, we're doing 2 contests.
I know. 2,
That's
man.
crazy,
That's
right?
2 hunters, 2 contests. Oh, it's perfect. I love it.
There we go. 2 hunters, 2 contests. That's what we do. And it's going to be reflective. One contest is going to be around last week's podcast. So just a little hint. You might want to look at last week's podcast. Get yourself ready to go on that. It's going to be around that particular podcast. And then the second contest is going to be something around BigFry. So we'll talk to him a little bit and go from there. So guys, how was your week this past week? You know, Cole, what'd you do? Anything fun?
A lot of Iron Banner and like a lot of Iron Banner, especially with Quiver is back. You know, the whole 3 shots, shadow shot, taking people out like warlocks to the face. Just saying. Yeah, I'm super excited that Quiver is back and I can just obliterate people with the whole face with arrows thing. It's great. So yeah, that's what I've been doing all week.
Just quivering people, huh?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
quivering to death.
Ooh, that's nice. Zod, what about you?
I'm naughty. Oh man, I feel like I've been doing a whole lot, but a whole lot of nothing, man. I've been alternating my time between Destiny, COD, Fallout 4, so it's been a fun week, man, especially for gaming. So.
Oh, nice. What have you been primarily leaning towards between the Destiny, COD, and Fallout?
Oh man, that Fallout, it's just hard to put down, dude. It really is.
Is it really that good?
Yeah, I think it's really that good, so yeah, I love it.
Well, cool. Awesome. Yeah, here's a fire that Cole was talking about before the podcast. Looks like we're around here now. Look at that, nice little warm podcast. So let's go through some Allegiance news. You know, we just came out of our ambassador meeting last week. You know, what's going on, guys, on the NA side? start with you, Cole, and then come with you, Zod, and let's just give an overview of what our game plan is in the coming weeks and what's coming down the pike.
So we promoted up wow, I wish I could talk right now, that'd be great. Promoted up a huge number of people. I think we got, what, 5 people's odds? 6 people? Like,
Yep.
It was a lot of people we up to admins, so definitely look out for their events on the calendar. Probably going to be a lot of King's Fall. We have a lot of Crucible coming up, especially since Iron Banner just dropped. People are realizing that, it's fun getting your face smashed into the wall several times in Crucible. It's a little fun, that whole thing. Definitely looking for more admins, so if you think you have the potential, let us know. We're definitely keeping our eye out for more. I think that's really all we've been doing is just, getting that admin number up, so there's more events on the calendar.
Yeah, a lot of promoting, right? Trying to get those numbers up. Our member-based admin ratio right now is really skewed in the members' direction, so we need to get more admins up to get some more events up, make sure we're just as friendly as we've always been relative to the communities in our particular PS4 community. If you're unaware and you're tuning in to listen to BigFry, we are a PS4 community. Primarily Destiny for the most part. We're trying to get into some more games, but right now we've had such an influx of members. We're at about 800 members right now, and we're trying to get those administrator numbers up. So that's good. We also have a Hall of Fame coming up. We're about to put a Hall of Fame of our speed runs, members of the month, admins of the month, everything, a history portion of Allegiance up. And not only that, but we're also going to go ahead and continue to market our podcast. We've got a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pike with the podcast. We've got BigFry tonight, which is going to be really exciting. And we got a couple other really special guests coming over the next few weeks. So that's good to know, and some nice stuff coming down the Allegiance pike, right, Zod?
Oh yeah, a lot of good stuff. And speaking of the whole Hall of Fame thing, man, I am looking to put up more speedruns, man. I did the original, not the original, but I did the first speedrun for the King's Fall raid in the clan, and that was when I think it was like within 2 weeks that the raid came out. So I think the clan best right now is sitting at 48 minutes, and I think we could completely shatter that number. So I'm gonna try to see if we can get a brand new record, man. Not only a brand new record for the clan, but just a world record. So that should be fun.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Yeah, and I'm also thinking of maybe trying out how a speedrun would look in hard mode. So should be very exciting. That's coming up in the next couple of weeks. So. Other than that, as far as the NA goes, like Cole said, we've been promoting a couple people. We are looking for more people, so just let us know. Let us know if you're interested. We're always looking to promote. We're always looking for our active members in the community, and we'll go from there. So.
Nice, yeah, a lot of good stuff coming down the pike. A lot of exciting things coming down the pike, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the stuff come to fruition. So, as should all the Allegiance members that are tuning in and on the website as well. So guys, first thing is first. Oh, what?
I do want to say I am going to release who's going to be on the Flawless Raider for King's Fall normal mode with the 6-man fire team, which has not been done worldwide yet. That team is being released tomorrow night. Just saying.
Awesome.
Awesome.
There we go. So great. So let's get into the week that was and what's coming down the pike next week. So, what do you guys think of these Iron Banner changes? I know you've been in there a lot, Cole. So I don't know how much Iron Banner you've done this past week, but what's your guys' thoughts?
Love it. Absolutely love it. I love that it's Flash instead of Control, just because I can just go in there and rip people's throats out instead of worrying about a stupid flag. And it's amazing. Like, going in there with a full team, fucking wreck shit. I mean, I must have mercied people at least 3 times yesterday, which was great. And then just playing with randoms, which I did today, still fucking kicked people's ass. So yeah, I love it. I love that it's Clash now instead of Control. Hopefully they keep it that way.
You're such a beast.
Yes, just I've also spent some time in the Iron Banner this week, man. I do love the Clash, but I still feel like it should be I still think they should have control and clash as an option, man.
I agree.
don't think it should be all one, all 1 week just having nothing but clash, and then the next Iron Banner all control. I think they should give people that option. Otherwise, because even with clash, as fun as that is, and as much fun as I've had with other, with playing with members in these Iron Banner matches, I still find it a bit boring, man, from time to time. It's good to mix it up, and I think that's the direction that maybe it might head into. I'm not sure, but it was definitely a great move for them. Definitely a great move to finally introduce Clash in the Iron Banner, and I think I was talking to a couple of other admins, and they even suggested maybe have like something like Rift, or maybe more game modes for Iron Banner.
Yeah, just a bunch of game modes, right?
So like, I mean, I love what they've done. Like, I've loved that they've chosen Clash, but I still find myself kind of bored. So, I mean, if they were to mix it up, I mean, that's the truth. I mean, Clash is fun and all, but I mean, if that's the only option you're giving people, then it does get a little bit boring. But if they were to come in and introduce all these different options, all these different game modes that you can do Iron Banner with, I think it'd be good. So hopefully maybe that's something the Bungie maybe can look into. I don't know, but definitely a good move on their part, and definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I mean, I would love to see just Control, Clash, Rift, Arms Race, Rumble. I don't know how they would do. I mean, I guess you could do Rumble, right? That would mix up all the teams and kill everybody at the same time. That would be pretty sweet. But who knows? I think
6-man fire team, that would be big too, man. If we can do a 6-man fire team.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Right now, because right now it's only 3, so that'd be fun.
I'd still kick your ass.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Oh man, and what are we thinking about the recent news that Bungie came out with bringing back these year ones and a couple new exotics coming to the fray? So, what are our thoughts on that?
Oh God, dude, Mita is coming back. You have no idea how excited.
Oh wow.
I refuse to calm down.
Oh
okay?
please, we're live.
Yeah, hey.
I don't care.
Oh man.
Mita, it's coming back.
My couch is getting a little wet over there.
Yeah, she is. You gotta do something. But I mean, I love that they're finally bringing some of these year 1 exotics. Although I'm a little sad that they're not bringing all of them back. It seems to me like they're bringing a lot of the exotics that a lot of people are asking for. I know Mita was one of them. I know the Bones of Eos for the Hunters was another one that they're bringing back. I think that was the final announcement from Bungie, that they're bringing the Bones of Eos back for Hunters. That's a good one. But of course, none of it's going to matter if they don't bring back my Icebreaker. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah,
Really? You need Icebreaker because you can't fucking ration out your goddamn sniper ammo?
I love the Icebreaker. Yeah, everything about the Icebreaker was... the Icebreaker would put the Spindle to shame. That is my opinion. I don't care what you all say. I don't care what you all think.
Whatever.
It'll just put that gun to shame.
Mita.
Yeah.
Mita had a good run. It's done. It's over with. I'm glad they're bringing it back.
Man,
But,
how do you think it got the fucking top 2% in the world for fucking hive kills? It's with the Mita.
Mita.
It's alright.
Ugh. That's the most disgusting scout rifle.
You're disgusting.
No, but it kind of comes down to these 2 new exotics that are coming out. I really personally think that a new exotic sniper rifle that's actually good needs to come out. I mean, my God, year 2. What is the good sniper rifle? There's really nothing out there right now that I'm like, yo, that's legit. I like that. I don't see anything.
You don't like the Spindle? You don't think the Spindle's a good year 2 sniper
I don't have the Spindle.
Oh my God.
Stevie, no man, we gotta get you that Spindle. No wonder you're confused right now. We gotta get you that Spindle,
right?
man.
He's like a lost, confused puppy. It's so cute. I want him to pat him on the head and give him a treat.
Oh my God.
I mean, I wouldn't have taken it that far, but. But no, man. I mean, that's fine. I get what you're saying with the sniper rifles. Right.
Do we really think the Spindle is that good? I mean, like, I've heard mixed reviews.
It's good. It's definitely not it's not an exotic, but I use all the time, man.
It's not an icebreaker,
but I'm
right?
biased, of course. It's not an icebreaker, first of all. It's definitely not an icebreaker. And secondly, you're probably asking the wrong person, because the only exotic slot that takes, that I use is my exotic sword, man. That is my sword, man. That is my choice of exotic. So the only time I actually use the Spindle is during the raid, man. that's it. Other than that, I think the 1,000-yard stare is probably the way to go. So.
Yeah, no
But
doubt.
yeah, I mean, if like, yeah, you said you've heard mixed reviews on the Spindle. A lot of people, as it stands right now, it's probably the best exotic sniper rifle. So.
Yeah, no doubt. And hopefully they come out with something. You know, I'd like to see a sniper rifle. You know, maybe I don't know, a pretty badass primary too. I don't know. That's another thing. Maybe a badass primary pulse. Because, you know, what do we got? Year 2 bad juju? That's a year 1 carryover, you know? We come out with something new, you know? Come out with a brand new year 2, you know, pulse rifle that's really solid. I know, like, No Time to Explain I've seen a lot of, but again, it's just, I feel like it's like lackluster.
How do you feel about, well, that's the thing too, like a lot of these exotics, I wasn't really too impressed with, to be quite honest with you, man. How do you feel about them bringing or introducing a new rocket launcher? Because I feel like once they got rid of the Gallahorn, that was it for rocket launchers. I mean, yeah, you got the truth, but I feel like that kind of died out a bit in the game, man.
Yeah.
I feel that they brought something.
I like the truth. I mean, I'm in love with the truth. I think it's awesome, so I don't really mind if another rocket launcher would be nice, but I'm so in love with my truth right now, it doesn't really bother me that they wouldn't have it, you know? They wouldn't bring out a rocket launcher. I would like it, but I think there's other guns that they could come out with that would be much better than a rocket launcher. I don't think it's necessary, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Well, cool. Well, you know, other than that, there's a couple things going on in current events. A couple things. Rousey got knocked the hell out last week. That was shocking. I couldn't believe that. My girlfriend was in tears on the floor, and yeah, she's a big Ronda Rousey fan. She's a big Ronda Rousey fan. I had a feeling it was coming. And of course, all the current event stuff with ISIS going on, you know, in France, Paris, and you know, a couple other things happening in Germany, and you know, now threats in Atlanta, Georgia this Sunday for, you know, some things going on down there. You know, Survivor Series for WWE, they got threatened with a bomb threat down there, and it's just crazy right now what everything's happening. You know, which is unfortunate, but hey. It is what it is. We move on. You know, anybody from across seas that is in Allegiance or not even in Allegiance, you know, prayers are with you guys still. And, you know, hopefully everything turns out. It will turn out for the better. Things will die down. You know, all these crazies are going to be nabbed up once and for all. So with that being said, we got contests to start bringing out, right, guys? We got some contests. We got some giving out of stuff that we gotta give to the community. We gotta give to the Allegiance podcast viewers. And I got 2 contests this week. I had 2.
I think it's time we let him know.
I think it's time.
Yeah, it's definitely time.
It is time.
Alright, so in order to answer the question that I'm about to ask, guys, on the first overall contest, and the second contest will be towards the tail end of the podcast, but the first one is a question, and what I want you guys to do on the Twitch feed is I want you to put answer to contest, : and then put your answer. And Cole and Zod will take a look at the feed. Whoever answers it first will win the prize. And guess what? We won't tell you what the prize is until you win it. So it's gonna be a little bit of a little delay there. But the question is: in the last podcast, we interviewed our newest English administrator, Mace. It was a nice little 25-minute interview with the man, the myth, the legend over there in our England division. What did Mace say were the first 2 consoles that he owned when he first started gaming? So there's 2 answers. So what were let me repeat that again. In the last podcast interview, the newest England administrator, Mace, he said that he owned his first 2 consoles when he first got into gaming. What were those first 2 consoles?
I know.
Get those answers. Nope, you can't. Get those answers on the Twitch feed. First 2 answers, the person that has the right answer and the first 2 right answers will get the prize, courtesy of the Allegiance PS4 community and the Allegiance Bank. With that being said, guys, I think it's time for our interview of the week.
It is.
Yeah, we got a special guest in here. If let me set it up before we get him in the room here. So BigFry is a fellow friend of mine. We got linked up in a fellow Kickstarter called H-Hour and SOF Studios. We bonded a lot. The trials and tribulations of that project, which are still going on. And we ended up getting linked up. I love BigFry's stuff. He's on YouTube. Look up BigFry TV. He's on Twitch. Look up BigFry TV. He has a bunch of merchandise. The guy's outspoken as hell, and I think he's funny as shit. So, so I figured to invite him on the podcast. He said, "Yeah, no problem. I'd love to join you guys, and I'd like to officially introduce BigFry to the conversation." So, what up, BigFry?
What's going on, guys? Shout out to the Fry Nation in chat. I know Blood Swords is coming in here about to talk some mad shit, but thank you guys for having me.
How many Fry Nation people do we have out there, Fry?
I don't even know, to be honest with you.
How many followers you currently got, man?
Oh, are you talking for me or in the chat?
Just overall, man. I'm not talking about that chat. They're gonna come and go as they please.
True. We just hit 1,000 on Twitch there. About a week and a half ago.
Nice.
We're currently sitting at almost 1,800 on YouTube, so she's growing, man. This year's been great.
That's awesome,
nice,
man.
That's big.
Very nice. That's impressive.
So what got you into the whole streaming aspect, man? You know, you've been doing it for a little while now. That's how you got your name out there, is the Twitch, the Twitter, the YouTube, what made you get into it, man?
Yeah, I don't know. I started fucking around with it like 3 years ago, just kind of like loosely editing videos together just for my own enjoyment. And I guess sometime last year, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get serious about it. Let's start branding. You know, putting quality behind the videos and stuff. And yeah, things have been going really good. I love doing it. I love doing it. The interaction with people is fantastic. Everybody who hits me up, every time I put a video out that, you know, if you agree with the opinion, if you don't agree, people just hit me up. It's just a really good, it's just a good vibe. It's fun. So that's why I've been doing it.
Nice, man. So what are you working on now, BigFry? What are you doing? What are you up to?
Well, right now we're just trying to work towards growing the Twitch stream. That's my main focus right now. I mean, shit, I don't know how long it's gonna take to get a partnership there, but that's the end goal for me. Like, that's what I want. But yeah, just making videos, testing games, and just giving my opinion, man. Just keep doing the same old thing. It's working, so people are coming to the channel. So.
Yeah. So what all are you playing right now? Like, because I know there's a lot of games out there right now, but what mostly are you focusing on?
Well, right now I've been playing Halo, Fallout. Fuck, Fallout is so good. You guys were talking about it earlier. Oh, we did a 24-hour stream last Tuesday when Fallout launched, and it's amazing. That game is so fucking good. But yeah, just Fallout, a little bit of Call of Duty, H1Z1. That's big for me, and that's really about it.
We got a question.
Rainbow Six next.
We got a question from the Twitch, BigFry. Do you stream Minecraft?
No.
What is your opinion on Minecraft? I've heard all these rumors of Fry rants. Like, I don't know what Fry rants are. Actually, I have a very good idea what a Fry rant is. But give me a little Fry rant on Minecraft.
Oh
you know,
God, here we go.
Like, okay, listen. Minecraft is a bare bones game that charged too much. You know, when I jumped in, it was like $25 for that. I was like, no, fuck that. But the epidemic on YouTube, like, you know how so many people have blown up from just doing Minecraft shit? I don't get it. You're cutting down trees. And it's so boring to me, dude.
Isn't that what you're doing in Fallout, essentially? I mean, no, obviously.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I read it. I mean...
You cut down trees in Fallout?
I'm gonna hold my tongue.
You do cut down
Don't bite
trees
your
on Fallout.
tongue, Fry.
No,
This is the time, man. This is the time to unleash Fry Rant Havoc. It's time to fry. I want like my golden nuggets fried, man. And this is the time to fry.
Let me rephrase what I said. You know,
Please.
yeah, okay. I love Fallout, and no, I'm not trying to compare Fallout to Minecraft. Not at all. That's not what I'm trying to do. So no, I'm not gonna sit here and try to compare both of them. But you know, I enjoy Minecraft. I do. It's out there.
I do. I played the shit out of that game. Like,
Yeah, I did.
Went
Yeah.
to fucking creative mode, made up whatever I wanted. I mean, people built some impressive shit in Minecraft. Like, someone made a Mordor from Lord of the Rings. It's like, it's fucking awesome what some of these guys do. But
I don't know. I feel like it's one of those games you either get it or you don't. You either love it or you just completely
I don't
hate
get it. I don't get it. I mean, if I wanted to play Minecraft, I'd go to Toys R Us. I would buy a 300-piece Lego set, and then I would make up whatever and create a little YouTube sesh. Is that even what
you get the
Minecraft
Legos
is?
stuck together, and then you cry about it because you can't get them in piece without using your fucking teeth and you rip up your gums. You don't
Isn't
do that in
Minecraft like Legos? Like, doesn't it look like Lego people?
Yeah, but no one's jumping on YouTube to watch people build Lego empires, Stevie. No one.
Speak for yourself there, Zod.
Yeah, anybody will watch it, dude.
Legos.
I'll call it Stevie Craft or Bizzle Craft.
Oh my god.
Wait,
There you go.
isn't the
Now you just
main
sound like mac
character's
and
name
cheese.
Steve?
Yeah.
Very much. I've never even touched Minecraft. Every time I see Minecraft, I see the little pictures. I'm like, nope. What is that? Why do people play it? I don't get it.
When I first started, I met up with a dude, and he was doing Minecraft stuff, and we made a series going through one of these mods or whatever. And after that, I was like, never again, never again in my life.
Oh god. So so what's on your good list right now, man? Fallout. You said the good things about Fallout. You know, what about
Fallout?
Fallout's. What's good about it, man? What do you like about it?
Man, there's just so much shit to do. And the freedom to do whatever you want. When we started streaming, we just made it out of the main city. It was like an hour into the stream, and some dude wanted me to do a job for him, so I did it. Came back and I asked for more, what they call bottle caps in the game. That's your currency, and he's just like, no, you get what you get. So I just shot him in the back of the head, took all of his money. Like, all right, we'll do it this way. And you can do that, and that's like on stream, people are losing their shit laughing. It's just like, oh man, like the fact that you can do basically anything, it's just so fun.
Wow. I can't believe you did that.
I mean, I spent several hours in that game, and I felt like I've not accomplished anything.
Yeah.
But I've been having so much fun just doing whatever I want to do, man. That's probably one of the best parts about Fallout right now, man.
Absolutely.
And why wouldn't you do that? I feel like I do the same thing too.
Like, do you need to play the original Fallouts before you get into the new one? Like, I'm always that type of gamer that plays Fallout 4 or New Vegas or whatever the case may be before I get into the new one, you know? Do you need to do that or not really?
You don't. The story is set in a different part of America. So some of the stuff like they reference to, like the Brotherhood of Steel and stuff, you might have a backstory from Fallout 3, but other than that, they do a pretty good job of keeping you in the loop with Fallout 4, so.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, seriously, I'm telling you guys, every time my boys come into chat, they always bring up H-Hour.
Yeah, each time, huh?
Every time, man.
Oh, man. What, you know, you brought up H-Hour, right? What, for the Allegiance community, what is H-Hour, Big Fry? Let's talk about that a tiny bit, since they brought it up, since your boys brought out H-Hour.
Let's talk about H-Hour. It's a spiritual successor to one of the best online shooters of all time on the PlayStation 2, SOCOM. The franchise, I guess. It's supposed to be like the original games. Indie developer, Kickstarter, and then from there it just went to shit completely. And me and Stevie have been kind of the behind-the-scenes people for a long time. Not anymore, because I'm not sure about you. I've been banned from everywhere.
I have not been banned, no. I've just shut my mouth.
I consider
Doesn't
myself
get
lucky
anywhere.
in that situation.
Yeah.
No, it went to shit. Mismanagement, just poor PR skills, poor development skills, and I'm like Stevie said, I'm very opinionated when it comes to indie developers, and how they treat communities and how they handle their studio. And I called them out on a bunch of shit, and a lot of people like me, but a lot of people also hate that fact. So you take the good with the bad.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right.
See,
Actually, still pretty cool.
so I had to ask because I never played it. I didn't get into gaming until around Halo 3. What made SOCOM so great? I need to know.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh.
SOCOM. Okay, SOCOM was one of the first online games for the consoles, and it brought server browsers. You had a full clan roster, third-person shooter. It was a modern shooter, military tactical shooter. It was fast-paced, but we call it a tactical shooter because you had to outplay your opponents with your movement and how you shot. It was really fun. It was something that brought features to the table that no other games have done since. Like, we have server browsers on PC and stuff, but when it comes to console experiences, nothing touches SOCOM. It's something I think you would have had to play.
Oh, it was amazing. It was
something else.
It was so addicting. The ranking system was great.
Right.
I mean, just imagine if you're really good in the game, the top 15% of the game had Colonel wings only, and they would call them wings. Like, oh, I got my wings. Like, it was always something you would shoot for. Oh, I got my wings. Most of the time they had admirals too, but most of those people cheated. So, you saw that, you would immediately be like, yo, that guy's cheating. Yeah, so there was some cheating involved to it, but that game took over my life for, God, like 3 years straight. I mean, it was so addicting. We call it in the SOCOM community "so crack" because it was so freaking addicting. Like, you guys have heard.
Kid then. I played 8 hours a day for 3 years, just every day. That's all I did was SOCOM.
I mean, Zod and Cole, you guys have heard of MLG, right?
Well, hell yeah, I did that for Halo 3.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but tell us, Stevie, tell them.
Yeah, so game battles, that's on MLG. Like, if you go to MLG.com, you see affiliate game battles. Game battles before Game Battles was called SOCOM Battles. And it was actually created because of the SOCOM game and the competitive nature of that game, with privatized servers and creating passwords. And there was 2 ladder sites called SOCOMclans.net as well as SOCOM Battles. There's also a SOCOM Arena that was very, very small, but it was just, oh my god, the clan wars and just the competition. That's the shit that locked you in, man. It was really, really a lot of fun.
Now, where do you see? I mean, you guys talk about these competitive talk about SOCOM battles. Where do you see that with COD and Halo now? I mean, those are 2 new games that came out. How do you see the competitive scene compared to?
Yeah, I think that both those, I guess you call them studios. Like, you have the Halo Championship Series, and you have the arena for Call of Duty. I think they handle competitive gaming very well. Both those companies push the competitive scene. I think Halo is more competitive than Call of Duty myself. Every time I play Call of Duty, the hit detection issues, I don't know how anybody can play competitive Call of Duty and think that they're worth a shit, because the hit detection, it's just ass. And I just personally think Halo is a more polished experience. Most of the time when you get a kill, it feels like you fucking got a kill.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
Fucking love Halo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Well, now that we're on the subject of Halo, man, have you? Well, I know you've played a little bit of Halo, but what is your experience with it? What's your experience with the new Halo that's just come out?
I love the multiplayer in Halo 5 is amazing. They had an issue with how maps rotated when it first came out, but they've since rectified that. The campaign was garbage. I beat it one stream. We sat down for like 4 hours and just crushed it. And it was a terrible story to begin with, but the multiplayer is where it's at. Not as good as Halo 3. I think Halo 3 was a pinnacle for me for multiplayer, but it's still really good. I would highly recommend it if you guys are into Halo.
I think
man. I'm on the edge of it though. Oh, I know Cole's very strong opinionated about that.
No, cause well, here's my thing. Fucking Halo went to 343 Industries, which is fucking controlled by Microsoft. Everybody fucking knows it. So Halo is now completely fucking ruined because this goddamn studio doesn't know what they're doing. The story is ruined, everything's ruined. After ODST, they fucking introduced these, floating little squid shits. It's like, what the fuck is that? And then they bring out Halo 5 and all this other Halo Reach bullshit, and the weapons are better, but they're set before Master Chief. Like, what the fuck? You can't do that's like reverse
Cole
technology
Rant,
for the
Cole
other
Rant,
games. Like,
Cole Rant, Cole
what the
Rant.
hell is up with that shit? It's like,
Oh.
you can't give us brand new weapons and a fucking prequel to all the other fucking stories, and that's just fucking bullshit. Like, what the hell? So we just gave Master Chief,
Alright,
the
Zod,
shittiest weapons we
Zod,
could?
get the water.
What the
We
fuck?
gotta put water on her.
That's
You gotta
just
put a
terrible.
plug on her.
Like, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. We can pull the plug. Get the plug. Get the plug.
I was really hoping that her voice kept going like, higher and higher.
Yeah, right. That's good.
Have some fucking integrity.
Like I was hoping. Oh, you're right though. Fucking 343.
Like, what the hell?
They introduced the Forerunners, and the Forerunners can fuck off. I don't enjoy playing against them. I just miss the Covenant myself.
Fucking the Covenant was worth that. I mean, the fucking Forerunners were supposed to be the goddamn ancestors, but no, we had to fucking go make them enemy because we have no more fucking originality. What the fuck? It's bullshit.
I think that's one of the things Destiny's missing, right? That's the I mean, the biggest thing that Destiny's missing is competitive gameplay in the PvP atmosphere, I think, I mean, I really think Bungie has it figured out from Halo 2, Halo 1, Halo 3, right? Your favorite multiplayer was Halo 3 in that, right, Fry? So I really think Destiny's missing the boat with that. I think they could have something special on their hands with, MLG and, all that stuff and competitive gameplay. Because honestly, the PvP arena is pretty good on this game, and the hit detection is really rock solid. So I don't know why they haven't unleashed it yet.
Well,
but
I feel like they themselves don't know what they want to do with it, man. I feel like they have an idea of what they want their PvP systems to look like, but because I mean, even now, and even on the news announcement that came out for Bungie this week, I mean, they're still refining the weapon balancing and all that stuff. They're still trying to figure out. I mean, I guess what I'm trying to get at is I think they still are trying to figure out what they want, what their idea of PvP and what competitive scene they want to take. So yeah, it has an opportunity for it, but
I think BigFry can agree with me on this because it sounds like you played a lot of Halo 3 multiplayer like I did, like fucking lived on that shit. Like I don't think they want another game where everyone ran around with fucking shotguns, everyone was trying to vibe for the fucking sword right off the bat. So that's my feeling on Destiny is they're trying to do the weapon balancing so everyone can find their exact sort of layout for weapons that works for them rather than what the hell is best for the game, and then that's what everybody carries. So you really can't have that.
That's what I don't get the logic in these. Where's the logic in that though? Because Halo 3 was so popular. It was the peak, right? So why the fuck would you move away from that and try to change things? It's the SOCOM 2 of the Halo universe, is what it is. And then everything after that is just like, we're going to try and change things to make it more balanced. Nobody enjoys that. Like, we like what we like, and now you just fucked with it. I just don't see the logic there myself.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
See, that's the thing though, like, I'm just gonna take a wild guess, and you guys can shoot me in the back of the head like some Fallout NPC if you want. But I'm gonna take a wild guess that everybody in SOCOM was carrying. Oh, thanks, Zod. Thanks. Love you too, boy. Love you too. But I would say that everybody in SOCOM was carrying the exact same weapons, right? Because there's certain weapons that are better than others. Really? That wasn't happening? The same loadouts, all that shit?
Nope. No, there's a lot of different weapons in there, and a lot of things. Like, it was all about personal feel. I couldn't really sit here and say that some guns were better than others. It's the player skill. I could outplay somebody running this gun with the weapon that I'm used to because each of them felt so different. And yeah, that's what made that game fucking fantastic.
I mean, you had a couple of guns that were a little bit unbalanced in the game, like the IW and the M14, right? But But for the most part,
M4, you're one of those?
no, I didn't use them. Well, I mean, the recoil on that shit was like what, one hit done? Like I don't know.
It was a 20 round clip. Like I didn't think it was OP, but anyway.
I didn't think I didn't think the M14 was that OP, right? But some people did say that, right? You heard some rants occasionally in SOCOM about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people switch it because there was really not too many good guns on the terrorist side on SOCOM. So people were whipping out the STG and stuff like that. But yeah, it's probably the same thing with Halo. Unless the Halo was it overpowered with specific guns?
Well, if you had a shotgun, because with Halo, weapons actually just popped in here and there. I can actually still remember where most of the source pop in all those maps, because I'm a freak of nature, and my memory's really bad. But, there was weapons like the shotgun. If you picked that up and you started running around and you knew exactly where those turns were, you could obliterate the entire fucking team in the span of 10 seconds. I mean, it wasn't that, it wasn't that hard to do. But then if you get on a map like, let's say, I want to say it was Blackout, something like that. If you grab that sniper rifle up, you could like fucking take everybody out if you're doing you against everybody. So there was some unbalancing with Halo, but it was sometimes player feel, sometimes it was weapons. Like it all depended on who you were playing with. It also depended on what kind of game mode you were playing. Like let's say take SWAT for example.
Oh,
That was my game type. Oh my god, I love it. Just fucking run around, just dead bodies everywhere, and just teabag them a little bit. In my case, I get a little lippy with them, but
oh my god.
It all depends.
Jesus.
It all depends on the game type too, because I mean, if you had everything, shotguns and sniper rifles were where it's at, especially in the remade Beaver Creek. But it really depends on the game type. So I can see why it's been changed with Bungie's Destiny. I don't know. I kind of got off track there. It's kind of raining.
Yeah, let's switch gears a little bit off the Halo and SOCOM fetish, because we could talk about that all day long, right? Fry, what projects are you working on lately? Like, is there anything on your YouTube or Twitch that you're really pushing or working on? Putting a lot of time and effort into.
I was doing some. Have you guys ever heard of the game Paladins?
Yeah.
No.
It's a new game, just came into beta. I tried putting some gameplays up to kind of see what my viewership would think of it, and the reception was kind of so I decided to kind of stray away from it.
What was
focusing a lot
Paladins?
on-
Yeah, what is?
Paladins
I've never
is,
heard of it.
Okay, have you guys heard of Overwatch?
Yep.
No.
No.
Alright. So it's essentially Paladins is like a mixture between Team Fortress, Smite, and Hearthstone. So it's like a class-based PvP arena. But in this one, you can actually like build your deck up. So you collect cards, and every time you level, you draw a card, and you can choose like out of 3 different cards, and you can like buff your character as you play the game. And it's like you can play like 15-minute games, and whoever you have to like run this little siege engine to the other team. It's kind of like if you guys have played Team Fortress 2, it's essentially the same game type as that. But yeah, it's fun. It's in beta right now. It's the guys who made Smite, so high res, and it's just a super simple, just a kind of a casual shooter, and it's really fun. So yeah, I tried to focus on that. People don't really like it. People come to my channel for the tactical shooters and stuff. So
And the SOCOM rants, the H-hour rants.
Yeah, no, of course, naturally. Yeah.
So, what about One Life that's coming out? Because I know in that
yeah.
game, once you die, you're done, which I think
Yeah.
that's bullshit, so whatever. So,
Yeah,
that game.
That's so.
That concept.
It's a good idea, but the price model better be perfect. Because if it comes out and it's like $20, and then you just get like spawn killed when you jump in, well, I'm gonna be pissed right off.
Yeah.
So yeah, it better
Wait,
drop for a
so
really cheap
if you
price.
die, you're like dead and the game's over and you
You're
can't
dead.
play it ever
Yeah.
You're
again?
done. That
What?
game is done. Yeah.
Yep.
Shut
You're dead
up.
Forever.
It's- It's
Yeah.
fucking weird. I've always thought about that idea in like concept. The fact that somebody's actually doing it is crazy. Like, there's no way it's
What
gonna
is
work.
it? Is it a shooter? Is it like a role-playing game? Is it like a like open world
No,
thing?
it's a shooter.
It's like an open world like deathmatch, essentially.
What?
Like a BR and H1Z1. Yeah.
What?
And you
So-
spawn in. It'd be like the Hunger Games. You can never play again if you lose.
No.
Pretty
What?
much.
If
That's
I
how it
bought
is,
a
dude.
game for like $30 or
Right.
$20, like Fry said, and I go in and I accidentally like not paying attention, eating some horseshit pan pizza that was delivered to my doorstep tonight because I was so pissed off at the pizza.
Really
Yo, dude, that pizza was shit, man. It was like $40. It was bad, but like, dude, and I like was like not paying attention. I fell off a cliff and I died, and the game's over and won't turn on. Dude, I'm fry ranting right now. I'm about to fry rant on this game, dude. What?
I did. I did.
I don't know. I like the idea though.
What?
I
I
really
like
do.
it, but not
I
to
like
dead
it.
forever. Like, if you die once a day, every 24 hours, I can see that. Maybe once a week, but forever? I mean, that's a little cruel. Like, if I wanted that, I would just pick up a gun and go running off into the wild and, like, see what happens. If I really wanted to die that bad. Come on.
What people are pushing for is like a seasonal thing. So every 3 months there's a tournament, and if you lose, you can't play. But you can go on other servers that don't matter, and you can play all you want. But on the competitive side, you have one life for every season. I think that's a really good idea.
That would be a good
Still
idea.
gives you a
And-
chance to play
yeah.
competitive, but you don't really get the punishment. You don't like get to lose forever. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
speaking
that
of-
sounds pretty fun.
Speaking of fry rants and contests, let's start getting into we got a I think we have a we do have an answer, right? We have a right answer for the first one,
You
right?
do have a right answer.
All right, so let's go through the answer of the winning of the first contest. That was the worst English I could have possibly done, but let's just roll with it. Who's the winner, Cole?
So the first one answered correctly, which by the way the answer was the Sega Mega Drive and the Commodore 64. The winner is Twizzit Flippy 88. He's
Nice.
the first one who got it right.
So Twisted Flippy, was it Twisted? I don't know. We're gonna say Twisted. That's his name. So
They
Twiz.
call him Flippy.
Flippy. So
flip.
Flippy.
Yeah.
So the Flippy is a fellow Allegiance member. You won a free 3-month subscription of GameFly. So congrats, man. Just PM me on our website. I'll get you all the details. Get you the 3-month free subscription. It'll be sent to you immediately. You test out GameFly and check it out and see how it is and enjoy a bunch of games that they have in their portfolio. However, I accidentally did something, guys. I made a mistake. I bought 2 of these things. I got another 3-month free GameFly subscription. So, I'm gonna come up with an idea here. We have Big Fry in the room,
So good.
and Fry is famous for something called a Fry rant. We've all been Fry ranting today, right? So, what I want from the Allegiance community and the Fry Nation on the Twitch feed is this. I want a mini Fry rant. And the best mini Fry rant on anything. It could be a pan pizza that was $40 delivered to the doorstep. It could be Cole going crazy on Halo. It could be you going crazy on Halo. It could be a Minecraft shit fest. I want the best mini rant I will want to see on the Twitch feed. And the one person that's going to be voting on it is Big Fry himself. So we are going to gather up all the rants here in over the next 10 minutes. We'll have Cole and Zod read these Fry rants, and then Big
that's
Fry
gonna be
will
fun.
vote
I have to
on these
read?
rants,
So much work.
and we'll see who's the winner. The winner will get a free 3-month subscription to GameFly. You don't have to pay a dime. That's courtesy of the PS4 Community Allegiance. I'll go over the details with the winner as we go. What do you think, Big Fry? Think we're gonna get some rants?
I'm hoping so.
We should. Should be fun.
We should. So, what are you hating on lately? Speaking of rants, man, what are you hating on lately? What do you absolutely hate that's going on with something? It could be a studio, it could be a game, it could be an idea. What are you absolutely just like, dude, that is the stupidest thing, and I hate it.
Whew. There's a few things, I guess. Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh.
That's
I know you guys are talking about it. Your community is jumping head first into it. You got
some of them. Some of them, yeah. There's been an influx of Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, let's get into the Star Wars Battlefront thing. What do you think of that game?
You know, okay, the gameplay is good, but the game is so fucking empty. And EA charging $60, and in Canada, I'm from Canada, it's fucking $80 here. And then they decide to hit us with the season pass, which is basically the price of a full-priced game again. So the game launches super empty, and then in order to make up for it, they want to charge us another $60 to get a full-fledged game. I was fuck off. Like I played the beta. I was gonna fucking buy it. I was like, you know what? I really like this game. And then they hit me with that. I was like, you know what? Like, this is fucking typical EA. They're shitting all over a franchise. I love Star Wars. Absolutely love it. Force Awakens comes out in December. Can't wait. But
so was
go ahead.
Was it was the unjustifiable price that so you the other way? That seems.
Yeah, I'm so sick of that shit because you get AAA developers who are, I get it, you're out to make money. That's your goal. But when you're literally fucking raking us over the coals to get as much money out of us as possible, I just can't support it anymore. EA has been doing it for years, and I don't know why, but I just woke up one day and I said, fuck it. Battlefront is not getting my money. Not this time.
Props, man. Props for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like with me though. See, here's the thing. I 100% agree with you. The pricing was ridiculous, especially for what the game is and how it came out. But I was excited for Battlefront, man. I was really excited for it. And then I played the beta, and all right, I think I'm about to go to I think I'm about to go to Rant right now. But then I played the beta, and it completely swayed me the other direction. I didn't really. I don't know.
So what was the reason? Like, what did you expect and what did you see?
I don't. You know what, man? I don't know. Maybe I can't explain it to you. Maybe I was a little bit too hyped for it, or maybe I was overhyped for it. Because I played the first one. I forgot the name.
Like back on the PS2.
Yeah. And that was it. I didn't play the other one too. And then I mean I don't know, man. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Well, and then like everyone's calling it a Battlefield clone. The game launches with no party system. You can only party up with. Well, sorry, they launch with a party system, but you have what they call a partner system, so you can only spawn on one other person, which is just so fucked. Like, that's so stupid in a game this big. There's absolutely no logical explanation for it. They take out server browsers completely. I run a PC gaming community. We wanted to host our own server, advertisement and all that stuff. Like in every Battlefield game, you could always do that. Not in Battlefront. Why? Like, and they can't ever fucking explain why they take out these features and then charge us full price for it. For a game that doesn't. But you're EA. You're fucking EA. You have millions of people on staff.
Really? It's too much work.
It's too much work for you to give us a product that people would want to stand by and represent. It's too much work. Like, and that's the mentality. Like, fuck you then. I just can't stand that shit.
Fry-Sci! Anybody who wants to sit there on the Allegiance podcast right now and hashtag it, Fry-Sci. That you just heard it for the first time. He gets on his fry rant and then he goes, oh, and he builds it up. He's like, ooh, yeah.
Well, let me throw this one at you. I also played the COD beta and I had a lot more fun. And I haven't played COD in about 3 or 4 years because I thought they were boring, repetitive, same shit over and over. I played that and I had a lot more fun in that than I did with Battlefront beta.
I believe that. I played the beta. I was super excited because I played Advanced Warfare and Ghosts. Oh, garbage games. Like, for Call of Duty, those were ass Call of Duties, and that's not saying much. And then this game comes out, and I'm like, yeah, this is actually not that bad. And that's the thing, Black Ops 3 isn't that bad, but it's just so, I'm just so over it. I'm over this respawn. I just want a tactical shooter again. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
Rainbow
I think we
Six
all
is
want
coming out on the 1st. Oh my god, I can't wait. We have an open beta next week. Holy shit, I can't wait.
Where can people find the open beta, Fry?
You can. It's going to be on the PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, everywhere. You can just
Nice.
download it for free.
Nice.
Yeah,
What about the Division?
Yeah, what do you think of that, Fry?
I actually think it's going to fail myself.
Seriously?
Really? Wow.
Yeah, people are so hyped for it, and I just think it's going to underdeliver. I've heard, I talked to people on another podcast who played it at E3, and they said they left disappointed, and it's nothing like what they expected.
I can see that. That's another EA game, right?
Well, it's actually Ubisoft.
No.
Oh, is it Ubisoft?
Yeah.
Ubisoft.
Really?
Oh, Ubisoft. Yeah. Oh man, that's not. Oh god.
Stevie, I'll tell you this: the shooting reminds me of SOCOM 4.
Oh Jesus! Okay, immediately. If you say SOCOM 4, if you put SOCOM 4 and the Division in the same sentence, that would be me pulling out the game and fucking going into my back area over there, putting the disc on this shitty pan pizza and throwing it into the woods. Like that's what I would do with it because it's just terrible.
I'm telling you, watch some gameplay of the shooting and watch how the recoil works and how the reticle just gets a little bit bigger when you shoot. It just, I don't know. I think it's going to be something. Everyone's expecting open world, and from what I heard, it's very instance. Like if you want to go PvP, you have to go.
They haven't.
Screens there. Like it's not going to be seamless, and that might change. Who knows? But I'm just going with the fact that I don't trust Ubisoft. Even though I'm pumped for Rainbow Six, Ubisoft has a track record for me in the last 2 or 3 years.
How many Fry rants we currently have out there, Cole?
I'm only seeing 2.
You know what I'm gonna do for the first time? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do the first time in podcast history. I want to give these people a little bit more time. I want to give an extra 10 minutes. We normally end it at an hour. We got 5 minutes left, but let's give them an extra 10 minutes. Because we only have 3 Fry rants for the Allegiance and the Fry Nation over there. I want to get some more rants out. Guys, do your ranting. I want to hear your best rant. Rant about anything. Rant about the dump you just made on your side bathroom and you missed the toilet and you hate the toilet. I don't care. Rant about something. Just give me a good rant. Fry will vote on it, and you get 3 months of game plan free of charge. Let's get creative here, people. Let's get funny. Give me a good rant, and Fry's going to vote on it. So I'm going to extend the podcast an extra 10 minutes to get those rants in. Let's get them in. Sorry to cut you guys off, but...
I feel like there's a backstory there, Steve, with the toilet, but we'll get into that a whole lot later.
It just rolled off the tongue like
Yo. Yo.
Yeah.
I've had a bad day. First the pizza. First the pizza, and then I went in the toilet. You know, it's been a rough day.
It has.
My goodness.
But no, Ubisoft, back to the whole Ubisoft thing. Yeah, Ubisoft has had a bad track record, especially in the last 2 or 3 years. For me, especially with the games they've come out and released.
Yep.
So
I don't know. I wish they would just do another quality Splinter Cell, because I liked 1 and 2. Chaos Theory was
you're
the
asking
best.
for too much at this point.
Chaos Theory was
Are you serious?
Exactly.
Yes.
Chaos Theory was the best, and then everything else was just
so
complete
good.
shit. Complete shit,
Ubisoft
like,
has all the good IPs, and they shit and destroy every single one
dude,
of
did
them.
you ever read the books? They don't even fucking stick
I
to the
did.
story in the books. Oh my god. Like, it doesn't match up at all. It doesn't make sense.
Like, I'm okay with them not going off of the books, but the fact that, like, we had Double Agent, which was, I think, the last decent
Fucking
Splinter
terrible.
Cell. It was okay. It was better than Blacklist or whatever the fuck the last one was. It was better than
Fuck that one.
Yeah, oh my god.
Nah, I mean, I think Chaos Theory was the absolute best.
It was.
So if they could just go back to that with Splinter Cell, they could probably come on par with Metal Gear Solid, which, by the way, has also gone to shit. I mean, once Snake Eater came out, I was done. I was absolutely done. I don't want to actually
you didn't
crawl
like
around
Snake
on my
Eater?
belly. No,
What?
dude,
I like
don't
Snake Eater.
actually-
What?
Snake Eater
No,
was
I'm not a Metal
good.
Gear fan, but I've heard that's the
cool.
best
No.
one in the series.
Yo,
Sit down.
you
Sit
got
down,
to
Cole.
eat your
Sit down.
food,
No.
man. Like that was awesome.
I don't give a shit.
You're running around. Remember the sniper
No.
fight in Snake Eater? That was solid. That was like so much
That
fun.
was fucking terrible. No.
What?
Bring back Gray Fox. Bring back the original fucking Gray Fox, and I will be happy. Because he was the best character out of the entire fucking series. Fuck Liquid. Fuck Ocelot. Fuck all those bitches. Because they're all just fucking pussies. Give me fucking Gray Fox. That's
Have you
where
guys all
it's at.
played Metal Gear 5?
I have
No, I
not.
refuse.
No, I didn't.
How
I
is
did
it?
not
It's my-
actually.
It's my first Metal Gear, and I was so disappointed.
Oh
Everyone was
jeez.
It
giving
was
10s,
so
they're like
hyped,
hyping
too.
it up. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, man? This is crazy. I'm so excited. Nope. Fell flat on its face for me. I was like,
Yeah, it
Jesus.
was.
Ah.
I've actually talked to some people who were so hyped for the game, and after a week they were done with it, man. They were
Yep.
just, yeah, they were really. So I didn't buy it. I had every intention of buying it because, like I said, I bought into the hype too. But as soon as 1 week later,
Never buy into the hype. Never ever buy into the hype. Ever.
well, that's the problem with a lot of these games coming out. It's a lot more hype than quality.
Let's- Let's start reading some of these rants to see if they're even good enough to get a prize of what we're trying to give out here, Cole. So let's start reading them off, Fry. Make your thumbs up, thumbs down. If we have all thumbs down, maybe we won't give anything, but it has to be a good rant. To qualify for your standards, Fry, we gotta have something good, right?
Yeah, you guys gotta kill it. Okay? Swear words and all. You guys gotta kill it.
Yeah, you just gotta just rant on anything. There's so much to rant on. I'm looking at a Shutterfly magazine. What the fuck is Shutterfly? Well, or Shutterfly. And why is this orange? Like, stupid. Like, why is it $20 off? Why isn't it $40 off? Like, who made this? Some like Indian kid that needs shoes? Like, what is going on with that? Like, I just went on a whim there. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyways, Cole, let's go.
Oh my God, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Like,
I'm just ranting. I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going with, and I apologize if I'm obliterating your name, Mr. Pana?
Pana.
Panda?
Panda?
Whatever.
Pana?
Not 7.
I want to rant about his
Pana.
Twitch name.
He's a Fry Nation. I'd want
If
to-
he's a little fry. And yeah, okay. This makes a lot of sense. Do I really have to read this as a...
Yes, you gotta read it.
I-
Word for word. Word for word,
Oh
Cole.
my God. The grammar Nazi in me is screaming. I have to said this, I'm so sick in tear of this AAA companies doing nothing for the gamers. All this games are coming out undone and charge $60, $70 for their BS game. No, every game wants to be VOD or HELO. I'm gonna say Call of Duty or Halo. Stick to what works. Paid attention to your fans. It is hard. Sony, we want SOCOM 2 remaster. Holy fuck, my brain is
Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
man.
It's so rad. You gotta
Yeah.
say it with emotion, Cole.
Yeah,
Can't
emotion.
say emotion.
Yeah, you
Whoa.
gotta.
Fucking
Alright.
spell
Yeah, you
out,
gotta say it with
What was that,
emotion.
Cole?
What
I
was
was about
this?
to read for your
fucking read it,
delivery.
Todd.
Oh, yeah, right.
Fucking read it.
I will read it.
You read it. Read it with passion.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
organic.
So what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down, Fry.
I don't know.
Think we can get
That's an
something better?
Right.
Yeah, that means that if you're doing like half, like if you're saying
Yeah,
that's
like-
not a hands down winner.
You're right. You're right.
All right, thumbs down.
Alright.
We're moving on.
Let's move
Alright,
on.
Zod, you're next.
Oh, Mr. Let's see. Well, let's
Chaser?
give this. Yeah, Shadow Chaser was next on the list. All right, let's see what Mr.
Side, let's
Shadow
do it with
Chaser
passion.
22 says.
Let's do it. Passion.
All right. With passion. All right, here he goes. Where's Shadow Chaser? I don't see his red.
I thought you were getting yourself pumped up for a second.
All right, here we go. Fuck yeah! I gave 90 plus tags and a season's pass at literally the same cost of the game. Example: Black Ops 3 season pass, give or take, $150 out the door. That wasn't much of a rant.
You forgot God damn it. The way
That
he
was
said
it.
it.
God damn it.
God
God
damn
damn
it.
it.
He hits
God
me exactly
damn
like
it.
he does.
That was like a half rant.
Well,
That was like a sentence.
Yeah.
what's the sentence?
Alright, I got Pana again, right?
Yeah,
Oh no
you
no
can
no
read that one.
no! That's the one you just read, Cole. It just wasn't
No,
passionate
there's a
enough,
second
so
one.
yeah. I got that one. All right, ready? This is how you read a rant. You ready for this? Oh
Alright,
god.
let's do this. Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go.
You're on,
I
Google.
hate. Oh, come stop. Stop. Sorry. I hate when a girl wants to kiss me after a BJ. No, girl. This is a BJ. Not a me and you. There is no cure. Suck, and that is all I want. And no, and no pick. You decide. Chick stay. I don't know if this is English anymore, guys. Chick stay the side. Chick girl stop. Asking for my real name. It turned into almost
Oh
like
my God.
like I was reading hieroglyphics.
No, he was just missing commas. I get exactly.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
You got it.
I do too. But the way Stevie delivered it is almost it's
Oh, it's worthy.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Chick,
good.
stay beside chick. Making a song out of it.
Alright,
I
what
hope
you...
Chad doesn't like create
you-
like these rants to make us read on the
Oh god. What do you think about that rant, Fry?
The premise is good, but he's missing a lot of punctuation.
Guys,
Should we rate them on grammar too?
yeah, we should, because I was having a hard time reading that.
Alright, well if that's the case, then nobody's fucking winning one tonight. Yo,
Oh my
periods,
God.
commas, exclamations, fucking use them.
Let's get like just a glorified statement out that we can read naturally, not that we're fumbling over because it kind of half makes sense or is hard to read in general. Come on, guys.
If I type one out, can it be read?
No, you don't count
Damn it.
because you're a co-host.
No.
Let's try to.
count to 2014 the other hour. You can...
Yeah.
Whatever. Fucking math, numbers and shit. It's tough, okay? You're
Guys, you
struggling with this brain.
Fellow Allegiance TV watchers and podcast watchers, you guys got 5 minutes. We can get one good rant out so I can give away this GameFly ticket. Everybody will be happy. I just want a good rant. Something that happened at Starbucks. Maybe you didn't get a gingerbread latte. Maybe you got a Starbucks refresher and it pissed you off. You know, maybe you ran out of gas on the side street and had to take the CDTA back home with your underwear on only because your pants were left in your car because you were...
Where's the CDTA?
it's a bus. Man, you never been to New York? Oh, man.
No, not at all. Actually.
Why the fuck would I want to go to that piece of shit town?
Oh,
I
man.
already said you didn't read my
Wow.
rant.
Oh, celerity? I don't have a celerity rant here. Do we have a rant?
Celerity?
Let's see.
I liked Conviction. Was that his rant?
That better not be a rant, because you were losing, my friend.
Yeah, like conviction. That's the only thing I saw. Let's keep scrolling here. I don't know. Here you go.
Come on, people. There's gotta be someone out there that has a good rant.
There has to be.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
I like Celerity's name. It's like a mixture of celebrity and celery.
Yeah, we've had that issue.
He says reposted. I still don't see it.
Maybe,
Weird.
I don't see nothing.
maybe he should rant about how his post's not being posted.
Yeah, we gotta re-rant
Yeah.
again.
Is there a text limit?
Is
there
that
shouldn't be?
a rant? Is that his rant?
No. I think he's trying to paste it, but it's not going.
Oh.
Can you
So
whisper
what-
it
Get
to
into.
me?
Yeah, something like that. If
Yeah,
it's not
whisper
HR
it
related.
or.
Whisper.
Oh
There
man.
we go. There we go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we are.
Oh,
All right,
there
who
it
wants
is.
to read this with conviction? You know, I want Zod. Zod did a good job. Let's go, Zod. Read it out.
Alright. The last half a decade, Sony has ignored the SOCOM community and not given us a game that we have deserved for a very long time. I'm still furious that we make the top blog share spot on Sony's website and still do not get any reply from any Sony xAx. We have even funded a studio $250,000 to make us a game, and they still have not looked noticed of that. Sony says for the gamers, will show us Sony. Xbox has Gears Solid Online and Master Chief
That was
Collection.
terrible.
That was
terrible. Absolutely terrible. I hope you're ashamed of yourself.
That was terrible from the not the rant, but just the overall production of the rant by Zod.
The way Zod read it was terrible, not the actual rant itself.
Yeah. So, Big Fry, what do you think of Celerity's rant?
I actually enjoyed that one because
that was good.
I share every opinion.
So I think we have a winner, guys.
Oh, you said there's a second part.
There's a second part. We even got.
Oh
we got a second. He's going off right now. This is a full on. This is a full on. No, this isn't a mini rant anymore. But for the sake of time, you know, Celerity does the rant. We can read it and whatnot. But Celerity, thanks for the rant, dude. You've officially won. To get your 3 months free of GameFly, just go ahead and go to xAllegiancex.com. You'll see the website on the bottom there. You're going to have to register to our website. You'll get guest access. Then just private message me, Stevie Bizzle. I'll get you the appropriate codes to make sure you got 3 months of GameFly free of charge. Well, guys, we're at that time. We are at an hour and 10 minutes. I gave an extra 10-minute leeway on the actual podcast. We normally are an hour, but we did an hour 10 minutes because we had Fry. Fry, thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me, guys. It was fun.
Man. It was good.
And do you have any last words for the community before we sign off here, Fry?
Shout out to the guys in the chat. The elite. What do you guys call your fan base, your viewers?
Legion's Guardians. Yeah, Legion's community.
Guardians. Shout out to the Allegiance community, to the Fry Nation. You guys can get me on YouTube, BigFry TV. I'm BigFry TV everywhere. If you search it up on Google, you'll find it. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. And shout out to Stevie, Icicle, and General for having me tonight.
Yeah, and thank
man, it was a pleasure.
And thank you, Fry. You know, check this guy out if you haven't checked him out yet. You know, look him up on Twitch, look him up on YouTube. His rants are funny as hell. His reviews on stuff that he truly likes are genuine and solid and to the point. And it was a lot of fun. So I appreciate you coming on. Hopefully we can have you in the future, man. And hope to talk to you soon, bro. So with that being said, guys, we're going to sign out here. Thanks for tuning in. Next week we have Bella Bunny from Dames of Destiny. Their sister PS4 community of Dads of Destiny, one of the largest communities in Destiny on the PlayStation 4. Bella Bunny's going to join us. She's a co-host of Guardians Radio. Should be an awesome podcast. She's got a lot of work on. You know, Big Fry did a pretty good job, so she's gonna have to step her game up. But it should be a good one. So tune in for that. And till next time, everybody, take care.
Later, guys.